Is my entire sneaker collection worth $100,000? Watch the full video because this is crazy. Legit Tim sneaker collection video 2024, Legit Nation. I guess the first pair to start with is the Yeezy slides, man. I saw these on the floor and we can just get into these. I mean, bro, these are basically like the shoes I slip on anytime I want to walk my dog. Most comfortable slipper slide of all time. The Yeezy slides. Can't really wear them too much in LA because, you know, the whole Kanye situation. But most comfortable sneaker, I'm slipping those on right now. But yeah, as you can see, the closet is pretty tight here in California, I'm not gonna lie. But we do have some really dope sneakers that I've been acquiring over the past couple months. All this stuff I bought I bought every StockX sneaker, and I actually gave them all away because I had a thing where I was giving them away on Whatnot. So I gotta ship all these shoes out. So one of you guys won them. So if you guys were, you know, in that, you know what I'm talking about. But just straight up in the closet, I mean, my favorite sneakers are Air Jordan 1s, Air Jordan 3s, and Air Jordan 11s for sure. Let's start off with the bottom row. I mean, I feel like the bottoms are the easiest to go into. I wore these way too much, the Fragment Air Jordan 3s. Now, this is a dope sneaker. I love white shoes. Like, I could wear white shoes every single day, and I got these for a steal from my boys back in Texas. I think I got them for like 200 and something. They really took care of me for the Fragment Air Jordan 3 collab. I love Air Jordan 3. They're, in my opinion, the easiest sneaker to wear, hence the other pairs that I have. But I need to, like, throw the laces in the washer because these have been... yeah, they've been getting too dirty. Next up, we have, these are the Fire Red Air Jordan 3s. Now, the thing about these is, like, when I was in high school, I really wanted these when they came out last, but I couldn't afford them at the time, guys. I was super broke, so I decided I would pick them up. I forgot where I bought these from or where I got them even, but this is a shoe that you can pretty much wear with anything. The red is really poppy, and I really like, you know, the way, super comfortable, by the way, super comfortable. I really like the way they feel. Amazing sneaker. This is one of my oldest in the collection. I just decided to bring them with me from Texas, but a lot of them I bought here in LA. Some would say sneaker of the year, the Reimagined Air Jordan 3s. I think these are one of the dopest sneakers of all time. It was honestly really hard to get my hands on these because I couldn't get them for retail, I don't think. I forgot where I got these from again, but as you can tell by the creases, I wear these all the time, and this is a classic take on the white cements, except they have this like cream vintage look that's really in. So with, like, you know, distressed stuff or like vintage t-shirts, these look amazing, kind of similar to the Lost and Found vibes. Air Jordan 3, it was my favorite sneaker this year, or in 2023. I probably wore Air Jordan 3s the most. Not gonna lie, this sneaker right here completely shocked me. I don't know why I discredited them for the longest time. I was like, why is everybody hyping up the SB4s? Air Jordan 4s suck, until I got them and I became a fan of the 4s. See, the 4s are the first sneaker I ever started collecting. When I was in high school, I had the Toro Bravo 4s, paid resale for them on eBay, and I really liked Air Jordan 4s, but then as I got older, I was like, they're just not comfortable until I got this pair right here, the SB4s. Jordan completely changed up the way that these 4s fit. They have super padding all along the shoe, and they fit bigger than an Air Jordan 4. The quality of this sneaker is just absolutely insane. This thing is, you know, it's wiggly, but honestly, guys, this is one of my most comfortable sneakers in the collection. I think they wanted it so skaters could skate in them, so they made them super padded. But yeah, guys, honestly, this is probably one of my go-to shoes right now. Like, if I go out tonight, I could definitely slip these on, and they're also a flex too. I think these go for like $700 new, so that's insane. But these are one of my newest pickups that I got while I was in LA. Amazing sneaker. One of my top 3 for sure go-tos. I think this is my oldest sneaker that I have here in LA in the collection. The reason why I have it is because I honestly wasn't planning on bringing these. So when I packed my bags, I had only brought in a couple of sneakers, and basically, you guys know I'm married, and my wife Beth was like, oh, well, you need more heat. Like, we're moving to LA, you gotta bring heat. So this is one of the oldest sneakers that I have across my entire collection, no matter where it is. The Travis Scott Air Jordan 4. Man, I got these probably when I was like 18 years old or something. But if you go back to my other collection videos, you guys will see that I've had these for a very long time. I barely wear them because I don't think they're comfortable because they are made of the old 4 material. But yeah, man, one of Travis Scott's, I think this might have been his first or his second drops. But dude, this shoe is super old, Travis Scott. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And it's crazy to think that I got these shoes when I was 18, and now, guys, I kid you not, sometimes I'll be driving in my neighborhood and I will see Travis Scott's, dude, his brown Lamborghini will literally be just parked close to my crib. It's wild. It's wild. So big shout out to the Travis Scott Air Jordan 4s. This is a sneaker that I don't want to ruin, and I want to keep for a very long time, so I try not to wear them. I will only wear them a couple of times. The Ama Air Jordan 4s, guys, this is the last Jordan 4 that I have in my collection right now. When I saw them, I absolutely needed them, and I didn't know why. I didn't have any of the Ama, so I was like, I figured I'd buy the 4s because 4s are super popular. It's not about the shoes. On that tab, and then this one, it's about where you're going. Super cool details on it. This is all obviously padded on the inside, but they're still not comfortable. And I swapped out the laces for white laces, which I shouldn't have, and now I can't find the maroon laces, so I barely wear these shoes, honestly, but it's a cool shoe to have. I know a lot of you guys wish y'all had them, and I think, like, you know, it's just a good shoe for the collection. This sneaker is crazy. This is another one that I've had for a very, very long time, and I wore the heck out of it recently. I gave it a super deep cleaning so they don't look that bad, but these things are the definition of cooked. I got these again when they were only valued at $800. I think they had just dropped, and I was like, this is a trendy shoe. I gotta do a YouTube video on these shoes because they were like super hot at the time, and I ended up doing a video where I bought these with a wheelbarrow, and I had all my friends help me put a bunch of pennies into a wheelbarrow, and then we bought these with a bunch of pennies in a wheelbarrow. This was like, man, I was like 19 years old. We were living in San Antonio. I'm about to turn 26. So this was a long time ago. This shoe is cool because it comes with like stash pockets that you can like open this up right there. But Travi ones, gotta have them in the collection. I wore these shoes probably every day for like a year at some point. Now this sneaker right here came as a surprise to me that I ended up really liking them. So I did a brand new with the Poison app, and they told me to pick out a sneaker. It was a newer sneaker that came out, so this was the best option to pick. I didn't really know how to feel about them when I got them, when I chose them as my selected sneaker that they sent me for free. But you know, it was a free sneaker, and I wear these things way more than I thought I would. When I talk about go-to sneakers, this is definitely one of my top go-to sneakers. It's just something that you can not worry about creasing because one, they're free, and two, they don't resell for that much. So if I need to go somewhere quickly, I'll probably just slip these on and not worry about, you know, the creases or anything, but they pretty much match with everything. And this is probably my, let's say, number 2 go-to sneaker if I just need to leave the house and go somewhere. I'm throwing these on, man, and they're super comfortable, and these honestly are making me fall more in love with Air Jordan 1s, especially when you don't have to worry about them being like $1,000 or whatever. You can just rock them and not worry about it. Probably one of my top 3 best pickups right now, guys. These are gonna be the Mochas, and I honestly did not understand why people like the Mochas so much because I didn't have them, and I honestly thought I was good because I had the Travis Scotts, which this right here they've called the poor man Travis Scotts. But you know, the thing about it is, like, I picked these up when I went to Portland, Oregon, and honestly, guys, I got hooked up. They gave me the shoe in exchange for filming at their store, which was super dope. Shout out to DJ on the oop on that one. But this is one of those shoes that I'm like, okay, I gotta keep this crease free. I gotta keep these clean because if I'm gonna go out or I'm gonna go somewhere nice, I want that one pair of shoes. And so this is probably one of the pair of shoes that I will go out if, you know, I want to hang out with friends or I want to go out to eat and I want something clean and I want something nice. I'm wearing these for sure. It's always good to have new shoes that you don't wear all the time, so that way when you can break them out and you need to break them out for a moment, you got them. Which is what I've decided with these right here, guys, the Satin Air Jordan 1 Breads. This is my event sneaker. I decided I was gonna absolutely keep these free from any creases, any dirtiness. There's glitter all over my shoe because Beth was wearing a dress that spilled glitter all over it. But I decided, you know what? This is the one shoe that I'm gonna have in my collection that I don't wanna wear every day. I don't wanna wear any day. I only wanna wear these when I have a super special event or, you know, I need to go somewhere super special like a red carpet event. I'm gonna keep these clean for that. And so I'm not wearing these. I'm only saving them for an event. And they are a women's sneaker, which I'm embarrassed to say, but hey, guys are wearing women's sneakers now. It's 2024, it's fine. One of my favorite sneakers in the collection, guys, the Lost and Found Air Jordan 1. This is another one that I just wear the heck out of. Oh, I wore the heck out of these like last year when I got them because they go with everything. Such an iconic sneaker, and they are creased up, but this has got to be probably top 5 for sure in the collection for me. The Lost and Founds are a super cool take on Michael Jordan's original sneaker, And this is supposed to be like if you're, you know, an older head and you go into your basement and you find the shoes that Michael Jordan came out with back in 1985, and it has like this really cool chipping and distressed look. It's supposed to be like along with like the vintage look that I think Jordan's going for. So these are definitely one of my top favorite sneakers that I got. Air Jordan 1 in the yellow colorway. These are also another recent pickup, and the thing about these is I love them. I'm always going to Lakers games. I'm always wearing Lakers jerseys, so I needed some yellow shoes, and that's exactly why I needed yellow. Most of my closet is literally Lakers merch, so these are gonna go perfect with that. Shout out to my homies over at Back to the Basket in Portland. I grabbed the Jubilees. They hooked me up, and honestly, I was skeptical about what I wanted to get, but the Air Jordan 11 is one of my favorite models of all time. And when I got these, I didn't have any 11s in my LA collection, so I'm so glad that I got these. And I love the Jubilees because it's not something that, it's not like a Space Jam or a Bread that is incredibly hype, but this is the one sneaker that I feel like, again, you don't have to worry about getting them dirty. It's an all black sneaker, and I didn't have any all black sneakers in my collection. These will truly go with everything, and they give your boy a lot of height. This is what I would consider my favorite sneaker of all time. Beth got them for me for Christmas, and they're a new release, but I have a love-hate relationship with them. My favorite sneaker was the Concord, and when Michael Jordan released the DMPs with the gold Jumpman a couple years ago, I always wanted that shoe, but they were so old that I couldn't get them. So this is the newest Air Jordan 11 release. This is my favorite. This is my ideal sneaker of a perfect sneaker right here. They got the leather on the up, very nice quality. The problem with this sneaker is I don't know why they fit really, really, really big. And so, guys, the creases on these things are so ugly already, and I wanted these to be like the shoe that I wear every single day for the next 10 years and buy multiple pairs, but look at how ugly that crease is. That is the biggest flaw with these sneakers. Other than that, though, it is a perfect sneaker. I just wish I would have got them in a smaller size, but quality is there, look is there. I don't know, I feel like Jordan Brand had a couple problems with making this sneaker. Bought these from Cool Kicks while I was here in LA as well, the Concord lows. Concords are my favorite sneaker ever, and I love the low tops, man. When I started my channel a couple years ago, this was like the third sneaker that I ever got, the third Air Jordan I ever got, and I dreamt about these sneakers day and night and day and night about getting these and making the money to earn for these, because I would see kids and they would have them, and I wanted them so bad and I couldn't afford them, and so I was like, I gotta get these in my collection. You can wear them with everything. They're super comfortable and they look amazing. Like, the Concord is my favorite sneaker of all time. Woo, these boys are cooked, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I don't know, guys. I wear the heck out of my shoes. I wear them and wear them and wear them until they have no heartbeat left. These things are cooked all the way because they go with everything. They are so easy to wear, and they are a Travis Scott. They got the hype, they got the look, they got the feel, they got the quality. So I wore these things every single day. Travis Scott, low tops. And one of the newer childs in the group, the Phantoms. These things are sick. They are like the cousin to that other shoe I just showed you, but all black. These things are super dope. To me, they remind me of like the new age Pirate Black. You guys remember when everybody was wearing the Pirate Blacks, and the Pirate Blacks were super easy to wear? This is that sneaker right here. It's just so easy to wear with anything, and it looks great on feet. Terror Squad Air Force Ones, the quality is there 100%. The creases came really quickly though. I've only wore these like once or twice, but I was like, dude, Air Force One Pandas? These sneakers are covered all in sand, the Stephon Bemburys, but these are like an example that I like having shoes that everybody thinks are weird and that nobody has. These are so comfortable. This is my first pair of Crocs, and I wear them to the beach, and that's about it. Sometimes I'll wear them to walk the dogs, but the Yeezys are definitely more comfortable. But I got these for retail at Kith here in LA, and I was like, I gotta get them. I gotta do it. Bad Bunny Adidas. As a Latino, I had to grab these. I had a feeling these were gonna be the new Yeezys, guys. No lie, I honestly thought they were gonna be like the new Yeezys, but they're not that hot and they're not selling for that much. But I still mess with them. Like, I fell in love with the way they look whenever I saw them come out. The colors are there, everything's there. It's kind of weird because they are like fit a little weird as Adidas, but I mean, yeah, they're cool. They're cool. Mischief Big Red Boot. This is one of the sneakers that I bought from Texas, guys. You guys know the Big Red Boot. I honestly only wore these things one time. I thought I was going to wear them way more because, you know, my personality is very loud and trolly, but I only wear them to VidCon one time, and that's about it, man. And ever since then, they've been just collecting dust in here. So I don't know, maybe one day I'll find a video or something to wear these with, but yeah, these things are insane. I gotta have these in my collection. This screams my personality, and I love them. So shout out to Mischief on these. I beat the heck out of my Air Force Ones up. This is like one of the easy sneakers that you can just slip on and wear. The Supremes, I bought these from the Supreme store. They're always available at the Supreme store, by the way, guys. If you ever come to LA, these things are like, I think they're like $120 or something at the Supreme store, but you can only get them at the Supreme store, but they're always available. So yeah, just a little Supreme logo right there. I thought it was dope. These fit a little different than the regular Air Force Ones, but this sneaker right here, this sneaker deserves way more love. The quality and everything is insane. And guys, I could wear these for decades, man. I definitely want to clean these up and continue to wear them. But these, for the price that they sell at retail stores or resale shops, I think you can buy these for like $250. And this is like my favorite Air Force One ever made. The quality is insane. I'm telling y'all, that leather is buttery and there's leather on the inside. Dude, Drake did an amazing job with these. They are so sick. One of my favorite sneakers. I picked these up at the NBA All-Star game this year. I thought it was dope. I thought it was super cool. I've only wore them a handful of times, but I think it's cool what Jordan Brand did with these, man. They put elephant print on an Air Jordan 1. I mean, this is a dope idea. I like stuff that people don't have. I like art, man. So my boy DJ clowns me on these, but I love them, dude. This is Ami and Hellcats merch, the Reloaded merch. I know, you know, there's a lot of drama with Nike and people creating stuff like this, but I think it's sick. I think they're inspired by the freaking artwork of this is insane. And I don't know, man, I feel like people are gonna compliment you when you have these on your feet. What do you guys think of stuff like this? I like it. I think it's sick. This year, my boy Jester came out with his first ever sneaker, and they sent this to me, the Bucket Squad 1s, and guys, I'm not gonna lie, they went in on this shoe, bro. This is so comfortable. The sole specifically, I think they teamed up with Sole Savvy on this, and it is so comfortable. Shout out to Jester, and congratulations on your first sneaker. Croc Day 2020 came out, and Crocs released a special edition Crocs for Croctober 2023, and I grabbed them, boys. That's right, deep in the heart of Texas, the cowboy boot Crocs. These are insane, Legit Nation. It's a Croc on the bottom with crocodile skin, and it turns into a boot with a spur on the back. I've been waiting for the moment to rock these. These are actually, I wore them one time in public, but these are pretty much dead stock. I've been waiting to wear them to Texas because, man, these things, I bought them for retail in the Croc store. Nobody else was buying them. And then I go home and I see them on StockX for double the price. So I don't know how much they're going for now, but I'm so glad that I brought these. I love stuff that people don't have. After the success of the first Big Red Boot, Croc and Mischief teamed up for a limited edition Croc Big Red Boot. I don't understand it, but I love it. This is super innovative. They're massive Crocs. There is no use for this thing right here, but I've been waiting for the chance to wear these, guys. I've been waiting for the right moment to wear these. They are dead stock, but they are giant Croc boots, and these are more comfortable than the Big Red boots because they're lighter and they're more made of kind of a different material than the Big Reds, but these are just insane Crocs, and I was like, I gotta have these in my collection. And I think I shot a reel with them, and whatever I filmed with them got like 10 million views, so I'm like, okay, let's keep running it up. These are dope shoes. Best for last, I'm gonna show you guys my most expensive sneakers in my collection. I could not keep those in a vault or in a storage unit. Let's bust them out. Oh man, what do we got in here? Louis Vuitton. We're talking expensive, boys. Oh yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. The Louis Vuitton Virgil Abloh designed. These Louis Vuitton collab with Nike Air Force are insane, an iconic sneaker, and I had to grab a pair. I think these things go for like $8,000. I got these from Untied. Shout out to the boy. I wore them maybe 2 times. The one time was in a Jester video, and I don't think anybody knew what they were because on feet you can't see the little Louis Vuittons. They just look like regular white Air Force Ones. And the second time I wore these was to the ESPN Awards on the red carpet in LA. Shout out to my management for that. But these things are iconic. The quality is just next level. It is insane. You guys remember I got them last year. You remember the series. And this is something that I just plan to keep in my collection forever. This is a sneaker that I bust out when I really, really need to bust something out. Last but not least, you guys already know my Nike Air Mags that I bought years and years ago. This was always my grail sneaker, my sneaker that I never thought I was gonna get. I know the youngsters, you guys probably don't know the story, but back in 1985, there was a movie called Back to the Future, and in the second movie, I believe, he wore the Nike Mags, and Nike actually came out with these in 2011. I think there was only like 800 pair made, and these things go for like $30,000 or something like that. And I did wear them, so they're not brand new. I wore them for a video. I went hiking in them for a banger because I'll do anything for you guys, and I wanted to make some content. So this is my most prized possession right here that I will probably never sell. And hopefully they don't crumble on me, because when shoes get old, they tend to crumble. So this was made in 2011. This year is 2024, and that means these shoes are officially 13 years old, but I still got them in my collection. If anybody wants them, no box either. I didn't get the box, but I got them for a great price, guys. I more than 4 times the amount increased in value from what I bought them at. So this is my current sneaker collection in Los Angeles. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see y'all guys tomorrow for another daily episode.